Safe. Jeff, you ain't got anything else better to do? Come on out to the ball game.
I tell you, they put my season on hold and canceled all my games next 3 weeks, so thought I'd come out here and check out the lines.
Lays down the bunt. Runner's out at first, runner from first goes to second. We got one out.
Nice play right there.
Nearly caught Prattville in no man's land right there, right quick.
Sure did.
I can believe it.
Johnston is your designated hitter. Foul ball back, 0-1. Oh, and 2. Nice pitch right there by Slade. Strike 3. Nice breaking pitch.
We got 2 outs and the runner at second. See if we can keep him right there.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 5, Mason Williams.
Mason Williamson is your next batter. He'll be playing third base. He'll be playing center field for the Marbury Bulldogs. Runner at second base. 2 outs. Here's your pitch. Foul ball back.
Tell you, it's been a couple years since we played Marbury, and it looks like everybody in town came out to this game. The parking lot out there is packed.
Great crowd for a Saturday afternoon baseball game. 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2 on your batter. Wind's kind of blowing out to right field a little bit. 0-2 pitch coming. Foul ball back. Curveball didn't break that time.
Looks like he leaned into that one.
That's something you don't want to do when you got the batter 0-2.
Sure don't.
Now you got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Coming up to the plate for Marbury is number 3, Parker. High and tight, 1-0. Foul ball back, 1-1. Prattville comes into today's game with a record of 12-2. Winners of 12 in a row.
Yes, safe to say they've been pretty hot lately.
Foul ball back, still 1-2.
Hopefully they can keep that momentum going through the rest of the season after this little delay we're going to have.
Earlier this afternoon, Prattville's JV beat Marbury's JV 9-2 to run their record to 8-2. Congratulations to the junior varsity Lions. Nice play right there with the pitcher covering. So that's 3 outs, 2 men left on. So at the top of the first, we'll take a commercial break with Prattville coming up to bat.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
You know those couples who talk the whole meal? They didn't order the double and cheese steak burger with fries, a second side, and a fresh baked cookie for just $4.
No, I heard.
You did, and your mouth's busy with more important things. 444. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. 444. Get more for 4. Only at Steak and Shake.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field, along with Jeff Smith. I'm Danny Rye, and thank you for taking time out of your weekend and enjoying some Prattville Lion baseball. Today's game is the Marbury Bulldogs against the Prattville Lions. Prattville comes in, like I said before, with a 12-2 record. Winners 12 in a row. Facing, let's say, a crosstown rival, Jeff.
Yeah, been a couple years since we've had to play Marbury, so it's good to have them back on the schedule. Glad to see. You know, that's one team. These guys, they all probably know each other, and it's good for them to get to play each other. And we got Michael Driver on the mound today. Looks like he's got a nice little fastball. We'll see what we can do with him.
Yep. I don't know Marbury's record. I'll see if I can get that.
Leading off the bottom of the first.
So leading off the first for Prattville Lions, number 7, Matthew Chewy Nichols. Driver's pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Strike one. A little high and outside. Ball one, counts 1-1. They play Chewy to straightaway. Third baseman's in a little bit, Jeff, just in case.
Yeah, he has been known to lay one down. That's a nice single to center field right there by Chewy.
The leadoff single by Chewy Nichols brings up number 13, Jamison Bowen. Jamison's playing center field today for the Lions. Throw over to first. He's safe. And Jeff, one thing I noticed about Prattville early on is their catcher doesn't have a runner. He's running for himself.
Yeah, he's got some good speed. Chewy, I saw that last year. He's definitely a good base runner, so that's good to see him out there.
Throw over again. Safe again. Well, with us just playing one game today, you really don't have to save his legs.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
That's true. I've
Strike one to Jabo.
He squared, just do a little fake bunt, see what's going on with the infield. Now let's see if we got some movement on the bases.
Jabo handles the bat well, batting this second hole. Outside, counts 1-1. Something to be said about putting pressure on that pitcher in first inning. See how he can handle it.
Absolutely. You know he's probably a little nervous anyway, so it's good to go on and test it, see if he can't make a mistake.
Missed the bunt. Now it's 1-2.
It'd be big if J-Bo can just get him on over some way, somehow.
Move the runner. That's the name of the game right now. Ball low.
Yeah, I think he was a little confused on that one.
I think so too. I think Jabo thought it was a strike. Umpire won't like that too much.
Nah.
Should be 2-2. Ball hit down right field line, out of play. Goes back to 2-2.
It's a way to stay alive, just shorten up, and he just needs to shorten up and put it in play. Pitcher steps off, so here we go again.
Two and two on your batter.
Nice lead over there by Chewy. There he goes, standing up, no throw.
Okay, how did that not hit the batter, Jeff?
That's the difference in innings. Last inning, you know, that it would have found one of their batters for sure.
Exactly right. Full count. Chewy takes second base, no throw. And your pitch. Throws the ball down right field again. Back, foul ball. Do it again.
He's battling. That's what you need out of your number 2 place hitter right here.
And another thing, Jeff, is he's getting to see a lot of pitches, and that gives the Lions a better chance.
Absolutely.
Foul ball again. Great at bat for Jameson right here.
Absolutely.
Full count. Runner on second base. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Foul back again.
Hanging in there, just battling. That's exactly what you want out of the number 2 hitter.
9 pitch at bat so far, Jeff. 9 pitches. That's a great at bat.
That's phenomenal.
Because you're standing on the pitcher's mound going, what, I got to throw this guy?
Exactly.
I've tried to hit him, and I can't even hit him. Jabo calls time. It's granted by the umpire. He steps out. Now he's ready. He steps back in. Full count on your batter. Up to 12 pitches on the Marbury pitcher. Work to walk.
Hey.
Chewy goes third on the pass ball.
That's a heck of an at bat. That's what you want to see. I think the pitcher finally just said, heck with it. I'm going to walk him and see if I can't do something with the next guy. Big Will Smith.
Will Smith is your next batter. He'll be playing third base today for the Lions. Got to be careful here if you're Marbury, because if you hang one here, Will put it in the trees down there.
Yes, he will. First and third, no outs, so we're in a good position here. Maybe bust out on top.
Will steps into the plate.
Will makes a lot of contact, so let's just see if we can get something going right here.
Gets a sign. Ball high. And your pitch. Throws over to first. Nothing going on. Got a lot of speed on the base pass right now for Prattville, Jeff.
Yeah, I believe with Jameson's speed, it would. He's probably going to be looking to go here pretty soon. We'll see what Marbury has on as far as the play call.
Good cut. Just missed it. Fastball inside, kind of tied his hands up. Ball high, blitz 2-1.
It was a nice take right there.
Yep.
It's a little bit high.
Will looks like he's pulling his head. He's not stepping out, but he's pulling his head out, Jeff.
It looked like he was looking to hit that one over that tree and left. looking for a landing spot.
2-2 on your batter, Will Smith. And here's your pitch. Struck him out. Fastball away.
Did it again. Looked like he just pulled his head a little bit. See what we can do right here.
Shortstop Mason Dubose is coming up. 1 down. Setting up on the outside corner. Didn't go for it. 1-0. Will Smith. And here's your pitch. Setting up on the outside corner. Didn't go for it. 1-0. Catcher gives a sign. Setting up on the outside part of the plate again. Throw to first. And he's back.
I'd like to say hello to Mason Dubose's grandparents. They're watching down in Eufaula, checking out the game.
Setting up on the outside part of the plate again. Throw to first. And he's back. Could be 2. Oh, he bobbled it. Did not get the out at second base, so we got a E6 run scored. Prattville's got runners on first and second, still 1 out.
Well, that's a good way to hustle down there to second base. That was a nice job.
Brings to the plate your designated hitter, number 9, Tice Wood. Tice is a senior for the Lions. Here's your pitch. Squares the bunt. Great bunt. Only plays at first base. It's a good sacrifice right there.
Yes, nice job by Tice.
Number 20. Your left fielder, Cody Womble.
I tell you, looks like old Tice has been lifting about 600 pounds a day or something. That boy is ripped.
Yeah, I think he takes that from his dad, though, if you really want to know. He's bulked up like his daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. It runs in the family, I guess.
Strike 1 on the outside to Cody. Cody's a senior for your Lions. And 1-1. Look like same pitch, Jeff.
It's a little confusing, but that's all right.
Here's your pitch. Tried to shoot one down left field. Cody a little upset at himself because he missed that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think you should know where to look. I think that's 3 pitches in the same exact spot.
That's right. Want to give out a shout out to Treason Tribe 12 and under baseball team. They're listening to the broadcast today. Foul back again by Cody.
We got Jameson Bowen's grandparents up in Kentucky watching. Hope y'all are having a great day. It's a beautiful day out here today at 82 degrees. Nice little wind.
One ball, 2 strikes on your batter. Lines up 1-0. Pulled him on the inside, jammed him a little bit. He bobbled it, throws him out.
That's a nice hustle, though. Cody almost beat that out.
Tell you what, Cody ain't the biggest one in the world, but pound for pound, I'll put him up against anybody.
Absolutely.
So at the end of your first inning, your score, Lions 1, Marbury 0. We'll be back.
Come join us this month at Larry Puckett Chevrolet for our big spring sale. Incentives have never been better on our new 2020s. Larry Puckett Chevrolet also has one of the largest inventories of certified pre-owned vehicles. Come shop all makes and models that have a great warranty and great prices. Also at Larry Puckett, we have a used value lot where prices are incredibly low. Larry Puckett Chevrolet, the dealer that lets the customers do the talking. Visit us at LarryPuckettChevrolet.com.
At Larry Puckett Chevrolet, they let the customers do the talking.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player. And you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
It's time for a trip to Prattville Outdoors at 118 Highway 82 West in Prattville.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field. Your first baseman, number 20, Causey, is up to bat. Slade Wood is on the mound for the Lions. Here's your pitch. Ball hit to right field.
Well, the right fielder looked like he was having a little trouble with it, but he gathered it in, and that's a great way to start off the inning by getting that first out.
One pitch, one out. We'll take that all day long. Your right fielder is Jack Hallman. He was twisting and turning, but he made the catch. Center fielder is Jamison Bowen.
Well, I know why he was dancing out there now, because of his dad. I know. Them Hallman boys, I tell you.
And Slade hit another one, so we got a runner on first base with one out. Now your batter, number 16, Evans. Cody Womble's in left field. Will Smith's at third. Right, Mason Dubose is at short. E.J. Owsley is at second. Carson Cook is at first. Behind the plate is Chewy Nichols, and on the mound for the Lions is Slade Wood. One out. Runner on first.
You know, that was a way not to waste pitches. Slade went on and hit him with the first pitch.
Yep. So that's fly ball to.
Nice play right there, going back by Will Smith at third. That was that's a tough one right there.
That's in that Bermuda Triangle in left field, third base, shortstop. Everybody's running to it, and the Lions guys were talking, and Will made a great play. So we've got 3 pitches and 2 outs. That's a good inning, Coach.
Hey, that's a very, very profitable inning right there. Keep that pitch down, count down just as much as possible. Look at theirs.
Look at there.
4 pitches.
4 pitches, 3 outs. Jeff, we'll take it all day long.
I'm telling you.
So no runs, 1 left on. We're going to take a short break.
It's locally owned, family operated. The Johnson Brothers and Viv. Prattville Outdoors with a great selection of Gravely zero-turn mowers. These are top zero-turn mowers, residential or commercial. Buy now with no money down, 0% financing for up to 48 months, and they got all the sales and service to back up everything they do there at Prattville Outdoors. So when you're ready to buy a brand new lawnmower, you need to go to the people that know their stuff. Go to PrattvilleOutdoors.com or follow on Facebook.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, think local. Think Guardian.
MICU. Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field. Score is Prattville 1, Marbury 0. We're coming to the bottom of the second inning. Carson Cook, E.J. Owsley, and Jack Hallman are the 3 scheduled hitters for the Lions.
Leading off the bottom half of the second one.
We also have one of the best school teachers I know checking in and watching us, Miss Emily Mills. The wife of the big David Mills.
Here's your pitch to Carson. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Now he's giving him the outside corner, and he's smart enough to keep on throwing it out there.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. Had a little run to it. 0-2 right here. Let's see if he can't choke up and just put something in play for us.
Ball 1 high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carson is also a senior this year, plays first base for the Lions. Here's your pitch.
Ooh.
And he took one in the number 3 in the back.
Well, when you 0-2, that's nice right there to get on base with getting hit.
Okay, I just been informed Carson's a junior this year. I'm trying to graduate him and get him out of here. So
Number 12, E.J. Owsley.
here's your second baseman, number 12, E.J. Owsley.
Save his parents some grocery money.
Especially where that kid eats now. Ball high. E.J. showed bunt. Third baseman was charging. Throw down to first. Cook back in time.
That's one thing Coach Hall likes to do is get a runner on first. We're going to get them moving. We're going to work to get those runners advanced.
Fastball right down the middle. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's getting good now, Danny. We got Mr. Marcus Jackson watching the game.
Oh, I'm in trouble. EJ squares around the bunt. Lays it down, but it's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's your pitch. Ball outside.
I guess it was a little outside or a little low or whew.
Whew.
That's hard to take right there. Whew.
I don't know where that one was, and neither does the Marbury coaching staff, bless their hearts.
Yes, they don't.
Strike 3. Marbury's coached by Wade Ashley and Kenny Thompson. Now to bat, your right fielder, number 1, Hallman.
I've known Coach Ashley a long time. That's a competitive dude over there, let me tell you.
He sure is. But that's what you want out of your coaches. You want them to be competitive.
Absolutely, and I know he's turned around a lot of programs. When he was at Park Crossing, there was some tough battles. He'll get the best out of these guys.
Wild pitch. Catcher did his best to block it, but the runner from first went to second. That'd be Carson Cook. Coach Thompson's now called time and going to walk out and talk to his pitcher. Just got a text from a good friend of mine from Marbury, their principal, Lyman Woodfin. Glad they're listening to the broadcast. Now, you want to talk about a competitive rascal. Now, Lyman Woodfin is a competitive rascal.
Absolutely. I know he's got his plate full right now with all this virus stuff going around, so we appreciate everything you do over there.
Yeah, one thing about Lyman Woodfin, it's not, we can't get this done. Let's tell me how we can do it.
Absolutely.
So we've got a little break in the action here. The umpires are walking out there saying, come on, boys, let's go. Time's wasting. Kenny is a former Prattville Lion. Had a stellar career here at Prattville.
He played back when him and my old buddy Gary Dean Fleming, when they would play 65, 70 games a year.
Oh, yeah. That's that Roger Lambert ball there.
Absolutely.
Here's your pitch to Hallman. Great bunt.
That was a great bunt.
Don't think they'll throw him out.
Oh, that's great. He's safe at first, so we got runners at first and third with one out.
Speed kills, Jeff.
Yes, it
in
does.
any sport, speed kills.
Absolutely. And that was a perfect bunt. He couldn't have rolled it down there much better.
Brings up your leadoff hitter, your catcher, number 7, Chewy Nichols.
We got Mr. Gentry Smith watching. I hadn't seen that joker in a long time. How you doing, Gentry?
Your pitcher Driver's up to 39 pitches in 2 innings. That's
I'd say he's working.
he's working hard.
And with a warm day like this, you know, we hadn't had many of these. He's probably starting to labor a little bit.
Just a little bit. Ball 1 outside. They going outside, then trying to bust them inside. That's been a routine.
Yeah, it seems like it. That's smart pitching, though. That's keep them off balance. So,
Double play ball. Hit so hard.
It ate him up, and with Chewy's speed, the ball gets away from the first baseman, and we're heading to third. So, yeah, that ball, it was hit hard, and it ate that second baseman up.
That ball was smoked, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
And with Chewy's speed, once he balled it, he wasn't going to even get Chewy at first. So now you got runners at first and third with 1 out. Line score a run on the air. Jamison Bowen's up to the plate.
Let's see if we can't make this hurt up here at the top of the lineup with the number 2 batter up. Only 1 out.
Pitcher steps off the rubber. Driver gets his sign, checks his runners. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside, and Jabo was swinging for the downs.
Don't see anybody warming up over there, so it looks like it's still this boy's job for a little while, Mr. Driver.
Fastball inside. Jameson fouls it off. It's 0-2. I went by the other day and talked to Coach Thompson, Coach Ashley, and Wade said that they had been in more one-run ball games so far this year than he's ever had in his entire coaching career in a single season.
But you know that can really make a team grow up quick, though. So that's, you know, there's good and bad as long as you're on the winning end of it.
Yep. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. They play J-Bo straight away. Here's your pitch. Fly ball to right field.
Got a runner tagging at third.
Deep enough to score the run. RBI, sacrifice fly for Jamison Bowen. Lines up 3-0.
2 outs in the inning. Your batter.
Nice play, just to get that run in.
Brings up your third baseman, number 2, Will Smith.
The Fresh Prince.
The Fresh Prince of Prattville. Will's 0 for 1. Struck out his only appearance at the plate. See if Will made an adjustment. Ball 1 outside.
He may want to stay out there the way Will swung in the first at bat, because if you come inside and
he misses, he's in trouble. Foul ball to the right side of the field. 1-1. Prattville's coached by Kevin Hall and Wendell Jackson, Jamie Smith, and Matt Hicks. Do a fine job up here for Prattville High School.
Yes, they do. I could tell from last year with it building and starting, and it's they're really putting together a solid contender, you know, every year now for the championship. And that's what this city, you know, that's what we look for, and that's what we expect. We got plenty of kids in this area. He was picked off, stealing second.
Well, he slid past the bag. He had the base stolen.
Yes, he did.
Chewy's saying he's safe.
I think Coach Hall's going to go ask about what the heck just happened. You don't see Coach Hall get riled up too much, but
Runners picked off at second in the inning, but the Lions
I believe he's got a little bit of a issue with this one.
Prattville 3.
So at the end of 2 innings, it's 3-0 Prattville. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute.
Buffalo Rock is well known for Pepsi and other great soft drink brands. Did you know that Buffalo Rock is one of the River Region's largest full-service caterers? And have you heard about Micro Market? Buffalo Rock is leading the region with innovation to replace conventional vending at many of the larger industrial plants. Plant management loves it, and so do the employees. To find out more about Buffalo Rock Catering and the Micro Market, call Mike Barnett at 334-394-4452. The Buffalo Rock family is proud to support area schools. BuffaloRock.com.
For well over 50 years, the River Region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still #1 today. Call us, 334-365-4610, and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Stadium with your Prattville Lions leading 3-0.
Mr. Wood on the mound has been very efficient up to this point, going into the top of the third, and he's only thrown 19 pitches.
That last inning was 4 pitches and 3 out.
Yes.
We could take 2 or 3 of them, you know.
That would be nice.
So up to bat for Marbury. Here's your pitch. Fouled away. 0-1 is number 4, Thompson. He's your shortstop. Oh and 1 your count on your batter. Here's your pitch. Strike 2 called, outside corner. Both guys are living and dying on the outside.
Absolutely, that was a nice pitch right there. That's a tough one. Same spot, got him.
Strike 3 looking.
And I believe, if he's going to call it that first time, you better be swinging with 2 strikes at that pitch.
And Chewy's smart enough to go back to it and maybe, get out just a little bit more, see how far he's going to let you go out there.
Absolutely.
Your batter, number 11, Kuzmarski. Ball 1 outside. He's your third baseman for the Bulldogs. We're trailing 3-0. Top of 3. Wow.
Now that was the same place those last 3 to the other guy were.
I don't know where that one was, but it wasn't where we needed it. Here's the pitch. Inside. Roller to third base. Smith with the throw across. 5-3 if you're scoring in your scorebook at home.
Brings up number 14, Austin Johnson.
Number 14, Austin Johnson, is your next batter. He is your designated hitter. Slade with a pitch. Foul back. Working on that outside corner again, Jeff.
Good to live there, I tell you.
Your Lions pitcher is a 10th grader. Foul down the third base line.
You could have pretty much mentioned any grade. There's so many of them Wood boys.
10th grade, senior in college or junior in college, Outside again.
Talk about a grocery bill. Good gracious.
Look, Slade is the baby, and he's the biggest one out of all of them now.
Yes,
he got his food. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think he had to fight for what was left. Yeah.
Slade's always the first one at the table and the last one to leave.
It sure looks like it.
Here's your pitch. Throwed it outside, just flipped his bat over there to Carson Cook, first base.
Attaboy. That was 11 pitches, but still very efficient. So he's only at 30 pitches after 3.
We'll take a short break.
Don't throw away your money, especially on replacement auto parts. In most cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and a heck of a lot cheaper than factory parts. D&J Auto Parts in Prattville is all hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
Been a good hit.
It'll come around.
Well, welcome back to Roger Lambert Stadium, where John Woods got born in the USA cranked on the PA. Your score is 3-0 in favor of the Lions. The Lions will start off with Will Smith at the plate. He was there when Chewy got thrown out at second base.
Leading off the home half of the third is your third baseman.
So, Jeff, right now you got an 18-pitch difference in your starting pitching. That may count for something later down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Marbury's already getting some people warmed up in the bullpen, so Mr. Driver may not have much longer left. He's already at 48.
Ball inside, off-speed pitch. Now, they changed the pitching rules a couple of years, Jeff. With everything's going on with the virus and stuff, and we know we're going to play baseball up to Wednesday. There's a drive towards right field. Caught by your right fielder. One out. With the pitching, pitch count, all this stuff. If they did this where the can protect the kids' arms, or is that to help out the coaches keep up with it, or a little bit of both?
I would say it's a little bit of both. You know, I guess now it's you know, that's something I really have to watch closely. Is under 50, you know, they only have to have 1 day's rest. So
Mason Dubose fouls it off.
Then, you know, up to 70, and depending on what grade they're in. So I think it's more for the protection of the kids and their arms, because, you know, in times past, I've actually seen a coach let a kid go 120 pitches, and that's just, I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all.
High and tight to Mason, couldn't lay off of it. 0-2.
So yeah, in the last couple of years, I believe it's really helped. You know, it's it does protect the kids.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Driver's pitch to the plate. Outside, 2-2. Here's driver's pitch. Dubose fouls it off down the third base line. You know, Jeff, with the pitch count and all the pitching rules and stuff, as a pitching coach, you got to really be on top of it.
You absolutely do, and it, you know, and it's like I said, it's for the best. And with all these kids these days playing year round, it really, you know, you don't want them to throw too much. It's not worth it. It's not worth getting a kid injured.
Yep. Outside, 3-2.
Prattville's very fortunate; they've got plenty of pitching, so so that helps a whole lot.
Ball 4. Worked him 0-2, got him to 3-2, and drew a walk.
That was a great at bat right there by Mason. Great at bat.
Well, knowing what I know about both baseball programs, I don't think either head coach will tell you they have enough pitching.
Yeah, well,
no coach will tell you that.
Hey, I'm in 2A, and
you ain't got enough.
I don't have near enough pitching. Yeah, the smaller the classification, it seems like, you know, with the less kids, it's I just try to find them, pull them out to walk down the hallways of the school and try to pull them out.
There's a drive by Tice Woods to right field.
Tice says just
home run.
Home run.
Tice
Wood.
That ball got in the jet stream and it just kept on going.
I tell you what, it looked like it hit him off the hands some, but boy, he really unleashed on that one.
That was a pretty pitch and a pretty hit by Tice. And when that ball got up in the jet stream, it just kept on going. And you look, that was on pitch 58. So maybe you're right. You know, drivers getting tired.
Yeah, a couple miles an hour slower, and that helps us catch up. And
that's Tice's first home run of the year, Jeff.
That's a great kid. Look, like I said, it looked like it got on his hands, but boy, he handled it well.
Now your left fielder, number 20, Cody Womble, comes to the plate.
I tell you, this young man right here, he hit a big home run for us last year in the playoffs.
And that may have been his only one last year.
I think it was.
Outside for a strike. Cody kind of didn't like that call, but he's got 2 more strikes. Ball hit between first and second. First baseman's going to carry it. Woo, that was close. That's hustle right there, Jeff. That's all that is. That's hustle.
That young man picked him up and put him down and got down that line.
Well, Jeff, I got to give a shout out to somebody pretty special to me. She's listening in Homewood today at her work. Her name is Cindy Winiger. That's my girlfriend.
Well, hello, Cindy. How are you?
So now she knows I'm where I said I was going to be.
Exactly.
So I'm not in trouble.
Hey, he has disappeared a couple times.
Easy now.
For a minute or two. So.
Carson's shooting one to right field. That one's got a chance. And caught it to fence.
I tell you what, that wind is playing havoc with these balls hit the right field.
So Lions plate 2, home half of the third. We're going to go to the fourth. Lions leading 5-0. We're going to take a short break.
You know those couples who talk the whole meal? They didn't order the double and cheese steak burger with fries, a second side, and a fresh baked cookie for just $4.
No, I heard.
You did, and your mouth's busy with more important things. 444. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. 444. Get more for 4. Only at Steak and Shake.
Come join us this month at Larry Puckett Chevrolet for our big spring sale. Incentives have never been better on our new 2020s. Larry Puckett Chevrolet also has one of the largest inventories of certified pre-owned vehicles. Come shop all makes and models that have a great warranty and great prices. Also at Larry Puckett, we have a used value lot where prices are incredibly low. Larry Puckett Chevrolet, the dealer that lets the customers do the talking. Visit us at LarryPuckettChevrolet.com.
Now
we're back online. Looks like Prattville Lions have senior Josh Shannon in the bullpen warming up. So we might see Josh here pretty soon. Top of the fourth. Prattville leading 5-0. Strike 1 swinging to Williamson, Bulldogs left fielder. 30 pitch difference in the count, Jeff.
And I think that's why you've seen some of these guys start to get on a lot of these balls. Just a couple miles an hour slowing down, it been helping us tremendously.
Good block right there by Chewy Nichols. All you catchers out there listening and watching, perfect form. Didn't turn his head, didn't try to catch the ball, just blocked it. Ball 2 by Slade.
And that's the hardest thing to teach these guys catching is you got on all that gear. Why you want to turn sideways?
And why you want to try to catch it when it's in the dirt?
Exactly. That's what all that equipment's for.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing will make a coach madder than seeing a catcher not blocking it up and letting them go the backstop.
How well I know. How well I know. Ooh, ball 3 outside.
That was on that little area. It's like, is it or isn't it?
Right. Full count. Here's Slade's pitch. Strike 3.
Attaboy. Nice job by Slade.
You know, I don't know who's dying more up here. John up here on the PA system or his wife sitting down there in the stands when they don't get the call they want, you know?
I can tell you it is probably the wife. Miss Stephanie down there, yeah. She's probably chewing on some fingernails.
Ball hit to right field. Nice
foul
try.
ball, nice hustle.
You know, with nobody out, that's a great hustle by Jack. But you know, you might want to see him leave his feet. Just, I mean, make it look good anyway.
Exactly. at least put on a show for somebody.
That way Tony'd have to wash some clothes tonight when he got home.
And we do want Tony to have.
Oh yeah, we do want Tony to work a little bit.
Yes.
0-1. Nice breaking ball, but did not get the call. 1-1.
Yeah.
To Parker, your second baseman.
People were selling, families were selling Lions gear last year on the internet that they'd outgrown or whatever, and every time I went to buy a 2X, Tony Hallman done jumped in front of me and bought it all.
There's a ground ball to the second baseman.
Nice play for the second out.
Nice play by E.J. Owsley. Score that 4-3 at home. Brings up number 20, Causey, your Marbury Bulldogs first baseman. So Tony slimmed down to a 2X. Is that what you're telling me?
He slimmed
down to 2X.
And started. I had to move up to 3X just so he wouldn't steal all my clothes I was trying to buy.
Breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1. So that means you just got to eat a little bit more than Tony did, didn't you? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I got a face and body for radio, trust me.
Me too. In the dugout. Outside. Slades up to 43 pitch. Here's pitch 44. Ball foul back.
I believe a 45 pitch day would be nice, and will get us in Mr. Shrimp.
I think so.
Going to get him right here, Mr. Slade. There we go.
Oh, nice play there by EJ. 3 outs. Nice call,
nice
Jeff.
Job. Nice little short hop there, and he picked it up nicely. And
Lions coming to bat.
Lions coming to bat with a 5-run lead. We're going to take a short break.
They let the customers do the talking.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player, and you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
It's time for a trip to Prattville Outdoors at 118 Highway 82 West in Prattville. Prattville Outdoors is locally owned, family operated. The Johnson Brothers and Viv. Prattville Outdoors with a great selection of Gravely zero-turn mowers. These are top zero-turn mowers, residential or commercial. Buy now with no money down, 0% financing for up to 48 months, and they got all the sales and service to back up everything they do there at Prattville Outdoors. So when you're ready to buy a brand new lawnmower, you need to go to the people that know their stuff. Go to PrattvilleOutdoors.com or follow on Facebook.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field, where your homestanding Lions have the lead 5-0. We're going to the bottom of the fourth.
I tell you, anybody out there listening, we could, if you're barbecuing out on the grill or something, we could use a few plates of food on up here.
Sure, we got about 7 people up here in this little press box that are hungry.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get hangry, so, you know, bring us some food.
Yeah, bring us something. Throw us a bone.
E.J. Owsley.
Second baseman number 12, E.J. Owsley, is now your batter as we start the bottom of the fourth. Driver's pitch. Fastball, outside corner, strike one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two, 0-2 on your line, second baseman.
Just made a great play. Let's see if we can get us a little base hit right here.
Strike three, swinging. For the first out of the inning for the Lions.
Bring up your right fielder.
Here comes your right fielder, number 1, Jack Hallman. Jack laid a bunt down last time at bat. There's a ball hit out of play, foul back. 0-1. Driver's pitch to the plate. Pitch number 66 for the day for him. Foul ball to the right side. So now let's throw him one down the middle and see what he can do with it.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can get us a couple of more long at bats here.
I think if he throws one down the middle, Coach Ashley may just come get him. There's a foul ball back to the right field.
Here we go. Yeah, Josh Shanup's thrown about a game and a half down there in the bullpen.
There's a ball hit to the right side of the infield. First baseman picks it up, covers it himself for the first out for the Marbury Bulldogs. Here comes your catcher, number 7, Chewy Nichols.
Back to the top. Let's see if we can get a little something going right here.
I see my buddy Jeremy Cleveland down there in the Prattville dugout doing the training duties today. Strike one on the outside corner. Pretty day at Roger Lambert Field here on the campus at Prattville High School. There's one fouled off to the right side. 0-2 on Chewy. 0-2 to the Lions catcher. Pitch number 71 for Driver. That's a ball hit to the left side. He's going to have to hurry. He ain't throwing him out.
Nah, not with his speed.
Infield hit for the Lions catcher.
Hit in between third and short, and that's just a tough play to try to get Nick Matthew out.
Brings up number 13, your center fielder, Jamison Bowen.
With 2 outs, let's see if we can't get something working right here.
Well, Jeff, I don't want to jinx us, but Prattville scored in every inning, so.
Yeah, it'll be a nice time to get at least one more.
Strike on that outside corner. I'll say this about the umpire behind the plate today: it's been consistent. You know, and as a coach, that's all you can ask for.
That's right. It's you know, he's giving them a little room and making the batter swing the bat.
Chewy goes with no throw.
Yeah, that's one man right there that does not have catcher speed.
No. Uh-oh, now he's tore the base up. There you go. Catches, does field maintenance, all in the same day.
Got it all.
Got it all. Oh, and 2 to the line center fielder.
He takes third without a throw.
Didn't even look at him. Didn't even look at him.
I think they knew it wasn't a chance anyway. So.
But when you don't even look back, Chewy's smart enough base runner. He's gonna keep on walking until you stop him.
Well, and that's the pitcher's job. That's it's one thing. If you don't look, we'll take it.
Ball was inside.
If you say so.
Maybe.
We'll take it.
2-2. It's a ball hit, foul back. Still 2-2. One thing about it, J-Bo will battle you.
Yes, he had a great at bat last at bat. Make that pitcher work.
That's one of the things that don't show up on the sheet.
Exactly. It's one of those unsung things that
he's probably seen 25 pitches today.
Yeah, well, he had about 11 or 12
had
last
10,
at bat.
had 10 at one at bat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seeing he drew a walk there, and Mr. Driver's up to 78 pitches, so
Bowman draws a 2-out walk.
I don't know how much longer he'll be with us.
Well, there's some stirring in the Marbury dugout. He had someone warming up.
Thank you, Greg.
Appreciate it, Greg.
First and third, 2 outs. Will Smith's up. Base hit right here might blow this thing open. Pitch number 79 is outside.
Like they say, you can never have enough runs, but with our pitching today, it looks like that you know, they just rolling right along.
1-0. Strike one. Inside part of the plate. Runs the count to 1-1.
That was one right there. I bet you Will wishes he had back.
There's a ball hit center field, but right at him. 2 men left on base. Prattville does not play any runs. Still 5-0 Prattville Lions. We'll be back.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, think local. Think Guardian.
Buffalo Rock is well known for Pepsi and other great soft drink brands. Did you know that Buffalo Rock is one of the River Region's largest full-service caterers? And have you heard about Micro Market? Buffalo Rock is leading the region with innovation to replace conventional vending at many of the larger industrial plants. Plant management loves it, and so do the employees. To find out more about Buffalo Rock Catering and the Micro Market, call Mike Barnett at 334-394-4452. The Buffalo Rock family is proud to support area schools. BuffaloRock.com.
Top of the field. Good to see Brian McCant warming up the pitcher. Brian's had a little shoulder problems this year and had a little shot, and going to stretch it out and see what we can do and hope we can see if we can get him through his senior year, Jeff.
Yeah, I tell you, that kid, just seeing him the last 2 years, he'll do anything you ask him to do, and be happy to do it for you.
I used to kid with him when I was here, telling him, you know, one of these days you're going to take care of Coach Wright. He's going to be old. You're going to be Dr. McCann, and you know, so we wish Bryant the best, and all these seniors the best in whatever they decide to do after high school.
Absolutely, it flies by, I tell you.
Yeah, you know that pretty recently, don't you?
Oh, man. Yeah, 2 years in a row I've had one graduate. Now I'm just I can't get Eli to come home from Auburn to ever visit me.
Don't blame him. Don't blame him at all.
I don't either.
Bryson is your batter for the Bulldogs. Right back up the middle, off the glove.
See if we can. That's all right. Nice try.
You're going to walk out there and check on Slade to make sure he's all right. I think he just mad at himself.
Yeah.
And that's really the first hard hit ball we've had hit all day.
I believe you're right.
Brings up number 16, Gavin Evans.
Runner on first, nobody out. I don't think they've had a runner since the first inning, have they?
I believe the hit batter was the last time we had a runner. That was, what, second inning? Third
Yes,
inning?
sir. Strike one.
Maybe we can get us a double play right here. And Coach actually's a little upset with the batter not getting all over that pitch.
I don't know if he's upset at the batter or if he's upset at the man behind the plate. Throw to first, and he's back safe.
Probably a little of both.
Oh, he just threw his bat out there.
See if Will, that's a nice play right there. Will Smith charging in. That's That's a tough play, right? A little slow roller in between the pitcher and the third baseman.
Nice play by your third baseman, and also a nice play by your shortstop going from short to third to cover the bag at third base, because you had your runner from first rounding like he was going to third.
Yeah, that was smart baseball right there.
1 out. Runner at second base. Here's your pitch. Going to be 6-3 with a put out. Runner to third base on the fielder's choice. So there's 2 outs.
Rounds out shortstop, the second out inning.
Let's see if we can't shut this down right now with 2 outs and a runner on third.
Saw something on Facebook the other night about Prattville baseball. I think I'm going to have to give credit to Jeff Brown for typing this in, saying, you know what you see at Prattville High School, it's called hall ball. So I have to give Jeff the kudos for that remark.
Absolutely.
0-1 on your batter. Slades at pitch 52.
Tell you, with the JV program and the junior high program, it's just, keeps feeding in, and it just helps and builds the program from the bottom up. And
foul ball back. It's your leadoff batter, number 4, Thompson, playing shortstop for the Bulldogs.
Mr. Thompson's right up on the plate.
He sure is.
Nice
Curveball, strike 3. So after 4.5 innings,
Headed to the home half of the fifth.
your line's 5, the Bulldogs 0. We'll see you in a minute.
For well over 50 years, the river region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon termite colony elimination system. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still number 1 today. Call us 334-365-4610 and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
Don't throw away your money, especially on replacement auto parts. In most cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and a heck of a lot cheaper than factory parts. D&J Auto Parts in Prattville is all hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field. Your homestanding Lions enjoying a 5-0 lead over Marbury Bulldogs.
Looks like Marbury's just going to ride Mr. Driver as long as he can go.
So he's at 81 pitches. Can he throw 100 or 120?
I believe, depending on what grade he's in.
Okay.
That just depends on that. I would hope, you don't see him get up to 100.
Right.
Bottom of the fifth, Prattville.
Leading off for the Prattville Lions, your shortstop, number 10, Mason Dubose. Strike 1, outside corner. Just like Picasso painting.
Just living on the edge.
Foul ball, 0-2. Y'all surprised I even knew who Picasso was, didn't you? See, that surprised y'all.
I think you just looked it up on the internet.
Hey, that's what the internet's for, baby. No, I can't spell Picasso, so ain't no way I can look that up.
You're just trying to type in pizza.
Yeah. 0-2 to the Lions shortstop. Strike 3, swinging. 1 out.
Dubose goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Brings to the plate. Designated hitter number 9, Tice Wood.
Let's see if Mr. Tice can't do the same thing he did last at bat.
Designated hitter number 9, Tice Wood, steps in the box.
Good time to drill somebody.
Yeah. Asks for time, calls for time. Yeah, you're down 5-0. He just hit a home run off of you. Yeah, he might see one on the rib cage right here, just a little bit. Ball one outside.
It might dent the ball if he hits this boy.
If he hits these rib cage, yeah, might put a dent in the baseball.
Holy smokes.
He's ripped. Strike one, 1-1. One thing I can say about Tice, I've never seen him when he wasn't smiling.
Absolutely.
There's a base hit up the middle. Takes his turn around first.
Lead singles at center.
I tell you, Tice having a nice little day. Home run, that single.
Number 20, Cody Womble.
Brings to the plate for your Lions, number 20, left fielder Cody Womble. The Womble-nator.
Old Cody.
Driver looks at first. Comes set, steps off.
See if Cody can't get a hold of one up in that jet stream.
See if we can hit a little hit and run right here.
Absolutely.
Be kind of nice because you got great speed on the bases. Come set, throw back.
I'll tell you, up and down the lineup, that's one thing Prattville has is a lot of speed.
Sure do, Jeff, and they work on it. Well, until Slade's in the lineup, and then his daddy comes out in him, and he can't help it.
Well, yeah. Get John Payne on the base.
Yeah.
You need a calendar to watch him.
1-1 to the batter. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Slade told me one time, Jeff, he said, Coach, my speed is deceptive. And I didn't say anything. I just turned around and walked away.
That's all you can do.
2 balls, 1 strike to your left fielder. Runner goes. They're not going to throw him out.
Airmailed it. Nice play by the second baseman backing up the shortstop.
We pick on John sitting over here, but what he don't know, we'd be picking on him where he was sitting over here or not.
Absolutely.
I think he knows that, though.
He just wouldn't know. He knew it was better to be up here with us
exactly.
than not.
Here's your pitch. Base hit
Nice
up the middle.
hit.
Let's see if he's going to send him.
It's cut off by the first baseman.
Nice.
Run scores. Great job, Cody.
Nice job, Cody Womble with an RBI and a single.
I know Birch is down there happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
1 out. Your batter is number 3, Carson.
If you hadn't have showed up, I think I was going to try to talk Birch into helping me, but that might not have been a good idea,
Yeah, that could get a little scary.
Well, neither one of the announcers would have been over 5'4", so we'd have had the shortest announced team anyway.
There you go.
Carson Cook, your Lions first baseman, is up. Womble's on first base. 1 out. Lions lead 6-0. Throw over. Cody back safe.
We got our old buddy Stacy Mills watching us. I hope he's feeling better.
Well, I'm glad he's watching us. He's back. He's the one that has to set this stuff up and take it down. Because he won't let you take nothing down or set it up now.
I don't get in his way when
when
he's setting it up. I stay well out of the way because you don't know if something's going to be flying your way or not.
Strike 1 on Carson Cook. Hey, I'm going to brag on Stacy. He does a lot of good things for Prattville High School and all this stuff that we get to do because of him. And, man, I don't know what we do without him.
You never know where you're going to see him. I'm up in Birmingham at the state championship
Basketball,
games.
yeah,
There's
football,
Stacy.
yeah.
Usually when I'm at the beach, I look and see if Stacy's going to be there.
Well, he may be. I don't know. He brings that little boy with him.
Yeah, you never know where Stacy's going to be.
John Carter's a mess now, I'm going to tell you.
Yes, he is.
0-2 on the batter. Runner goes, foul straight back. He was on that one, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
See, that's what it's about. It's about building relationships. Your kid's already graduated from here, but you come back, it's a family. People say, well, everybody says it's a family. No, baseball at Prattville High School is a family.
It is. It's you know, it's unlike any other sport. It's you know, you meet all these people over the years, and
yep,
you just you know, you just grow to be friends.
Well, I had to give our girls softball coach, Caitlin Campbell, a shout out. She was kind enough to let us try her scoreboard up here today, because ours don't do balls and strikes, but it wouldn't hook up. But it was kind of nice to just make that phone call and, yeah, go get it, coach. Just make sure you put it back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pop up to the first baseman on the infield. Cody can't advance. 2 outs. Brings up the second baseman, number 12, E.J. Owsley. And that's what it takes to make a program at a high school work, is everybody working together, you know, for the benefit of the kids, not for their softball program or for their baseball program or for their football program. It's for all the kids.
That's right. That's the biggest thing is people have to understand it's about the kids. It's not about you. And I think, you know, we're all in it because we love the kids.
Throw over to first base.
And if you don't, then you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, because you sure ain't going to make no money doing it.
No. I tell you, I wouldn't want to trade paychecks with anybody with what I'm getting paid.
Ball high, 1-0. He's up to 97 pitches, Jeff. I am safe to say this is probably his last inning.
I would say so.
Pitch number 98 coming.
Go, go.
Ball hit between second baseman and the right fielder. Right fielder's under it, makes the play. We got 1 run. Prattville leads into 5, 6-0. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
You know those couples who talk the whole meal? They didn't order the double and cheese steak burger with fries, a second side, and a fresh baked cookie for just $4.
No, I heard.
You did, and your mouth's busy with more important things. 444. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. 444. Get more for 4. Only at Steak and Shake.
Top of the 6th inning. Slade Wood is still on the mound for the Lions. He's thrown 53 pitches through 5 innings. I do not see any changes in the Lions lineup, Jeff. Do you?
No, sir, not as of yet.
So, we'll play with the ones we started with.
I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Denise Ray watching. Her son Austin graduated here a few years ago, and it's nice to see her watching. And tell my old buddy Richie Ray I said hello.
Kuzmarski up for the visiting Bulldogs, third baseman. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, squared the bunt.
No, Miss Denise, her mother, Mama, Jeanette Lambert, had a birthday the other day. So happy birthday, Miss Lambert, Mama.
Infield hit by the Bulldog third baseman.
Infield hit by Kuzmarski.
That wasn't a hard hit ball, but I think that might be the first hit of the day.
Bring up number 24, Peyton Johnson.
I think that might be the first hit of the day for the Bulldogs.
I think it's either the first or second hit. I'm not for sure. I didn't do what I usually do. I don't have a scorebook and keeping the book. We were talking about that before the ball game. That is the best way to learn the game of baseball, is keeping a scorebook.
I tell you, it is.
Runner on first, nobody out. Curveball inside for a strike. Number 24, Peyton Johnson. is at the plate.
Oh, nice move. He almost picked him off at first.
He's replacing number 14, Austin Johnson. Ball outside, 1-1.
Like to say hello to Big Will Stritchett's mom. Miss Tracy is watching us on the internet feed.
Hello, Miss Tracy. Ooh. Ball outside, I guess. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's your pitch. Up the middle. Base hit.
Base hit up the middle. Just got through.
Just got under Slade's glove and just out of the reach of EJ. Shanup is in the bullpen ready.
I think he's been ready since the first inning.
I think he started in the second, Jeff. I think so. But I'm over here laughing at his daddy because I told his daddy a while ago that he's got a rubber band for an arm because that kid can throw all day and he'll just smile and say, Coach, give me the ball. I'm ready.
Yes, sir. Well, one thing you won't ever say is that boy's not ready to play.
And that's exactly right. Williamson, your center fielder, is up for the Bulldogs. Curveball in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. As Coach Lambert would say, throw that spinner, boy. Throw that spinner.
Oh, the old spinner.
It's like he may throw it again. Call time. Now, I'm going to tell you, right there, get a pitcher hurt. He is in his windup, and the umpire gives him time.
Yeah,
go ahead and throw the pitch.
Absolutely. Go on and let that ball go.
Fastball outside, 1-1.
You do that in the major leagues, you might be wearing it in your side.
You might be having one in the rib cage like all the Houston Astros are going to be if we ever get to play. That's going to be a bean party.
I tell you, they're excited about the virus out in Houston.
That's right. Way outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I tell you, if anybody's at the grocery store, if y'all would grab some toilet paper and
bread
and water and take it over to my house for me, I'd sure appreciate it.
I think that was the changeup because he was way out in front of that for the first out.
That was a nice pitch.
Number 3, Trey Parker, up to bat for the Bulldogs. 2 on, 1 out. Outside, and I stopped by the Lions catcher, Chewy Nichols. I just can't call him Matthew. I can't do it. I've tried. It just ain't right.
It's just Chewy.
It's just Chewy.
That's probably what his diploma will say anyway.
Flied out to right field. Runner holds. 2 outs.
Nice job. We got 2 outs. Let's see if we can't get out of this inning with runners on first and second without getting anything going.
First baseman, game called.
Bulldogs first baseman, number 20, Causey, up to the plate with 2 outs. Slade's up to 65 pitches, but it's been I won't say an easy 65 pitches, but it's been an easy 65 pitches.
I tell you, I mean, he had a little bit of pregame jitters in the first inning, but since then he's really settled down. And
there's a base hit. They're going to challenge him. He's out.
He's
missed the tag. That was a great throw.
Great throw by Cody Womble out in left field.
A great slide by number 11, Kuzmarski, where Chewy couldn't tag him. But that was a good throw.
I tell you, that was a perfect throw. Couldn't have been any better.
With 2 outs in the inning.
Up the line just a little bit, but he give your catcher a chance to catch the ball and make the tag. He just slid. He just made a great slide at home.
Absolutely, and most runners wouldn't have had that mindset to slide to the outside part of the plate like that.
Coach Hall slowly walking towards the mound. I think that's going to be it for Slade.
You know, I don't think I ever do see Coach Hall get in a real hurry.
No, sir.
he's about laid back, ain't he?
Finished the day with 66 pitches. Leads with a 6-1 lead. Got runners on second and third, 2 out. Bringing in Josh Shannon for the relief.
Tell you, that's a great outing by that young man.
We're going to take a short time out. We'll be back after these fine messages.
Come join us this month at Larry Puckett Chevrolet for our big spring sale. Incentives have never been better on our new 2020s. Larry Puckett Chevrolet also has one of the largest inventories of certified pre-owned vehicles. Come shop all makes and models that have a great warranty and great prices. Also at Larry Puckett, we have a used value lot where prices are incredibly low. Larry Puckett Chevrolet, the dealer that lets the customers do the talking. Visit us at LarryPuckettChevrolet.com.
At Larry Puckett Chevrolet, they let the customers do the talking.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player, and you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field here on the campus of Prattville High School. Slade Wood has just been relieved of his duties as a pitcher. He threw 66 pitches, 47 of them for strikes, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 3 hit batters, but listen to this, Jeff, 0 walks.
0 walks. That's all you can ask for. That's a great outing, and you know, like we said, that just might have been strategy hitting those 3 batters.
Probably. Knowing Slade, yeah. Let me just hit one, see what I can do with it.
Maybe one of them cutting line in front of him at McDonald's or something.
May have.
And Slade said, I got you now, buddy.
Josh Shanup is on the mound for the Prattville High School Lions. Josh is a right-handed pitcher, but throws the ball like a left-handed pitcher, Jeff. Josh Shanup cannot throw a ball straight. I'm telling you.
That ball goes everywhere.
It has got movement. You ought to be at first base and him throw you one from third. Your first baseman think he's catching a knuckleball coming over.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Number 10, Bryson.
I tell you,
Strike 1, curveball.
When these kids are younger, everybody's always worried about how fast they throw and all that. But it's where you place the ball and movement is how you're effective.
Right to the third baseman.
A nice
2
play.
pitches, 1 out. We get out of it.
Nice
2 runners
play.
left on base. Shanup comes in and shuts the door. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Lions leading 6-1. We'll be back after these messages from our great sponsors.
It's time for a trip to Prattville Outdoors at 118 Highway 82 West in Prattville. Prattville Outdoors is locally owned, family operated. The Johnson Brothers and Viv. Prattville Outdoors with a great selection of Gravely zero-turn mowers. These are top zero-turn mowers, residential or commercial. Buy now with no money down, 0% financing for up to 48 months, and they got all the sales and service to back up everything they do there at Prattville Outdoors. So when you're ready to buy a brand new lawnmower, you need to go to the people that know their stuff. Go to PrattvilleOutdoors.com or follow on Facebook.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, think local. Think Guardian.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field. If you're anywhere close and you're hearing the music, John Wood is rocking this place. You hear me?
I love it up here. I always feel like I'm in a concert when John's around.
Because there's no telling what he's going to play.
Absolutely.
On the mound for the Marbury Bulldogs is number 17, Corey Harris. Mr. Driver throwed 5 innings, 98 pitches.
Tell you, he threw some pitches and he got into a little bit of trouble, but he really, you know, he kept Marbury in the games. We had many opportunities that we could have broken it wide open, and he did a great job today.
Leading off for the Lions.
Leading off for the Lions, your right fielder, number 1. Right fielder, Jack Hallman. Harris's first pitch. Fastball inside, strike 1. Ball 1, high and inside. 1-1 to the Lions right fielder. Jeff, sun's kind of going down a little bit. Got a little cloud. It's still up in the sky just a little, but it's clouds are covering it. Fastball down the middle, strike 2, fouled off.
It's been a beautiful, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for anything better.
1 ball, 2 strikes to your Lions right fielder.
Ooh.
Hit him.
Well, if you're going to get hit, there's nothing like just a little slow piece right
Little
there.
curveball hit.
Yeah.
Brings up leadoff hitter, Lions catcher, number 7, Chewy Nichols. Nobody out here in the home half, 6th inning.
Back to the top. Let's see if we can't get some runs going here.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Lions enjoying a 6-1 lead. Harris toes the rubber. Looks over to run at first. Gets a sign from behind the plate. Looks back to first base. Here's the pitch. Outside high, ball 1. In the bullpen for Marbury, they have a lefty sidearm, and we were talking about that this morning up here in the press box when we was getting everything set up. Ball outside.
You don't see a lot of lefty sidearmers, but I've got one.
Do you really?
Yeah, my oldest son.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, he's a lefty sidearm, and you just, all the years, I don't think I've ever seen 2 or 3.
That's like a left-handed catcher.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see very, very few of them.
Rarely. And you talk about hard to pick up now. A lefty sidearm. Oh, my goodness.
No outs. Here's a pitch. Inside, great stop there by the catcher. On a ball in the dirt. Didn't try to catch it, just blocked it, Jeff.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. And I see that one of my favorite softball players' mother's tuned back in with us, Miss Emily Mills. Her daughter Caroline plays for the Lions.
Ball 4. Runners first and second, nobody out.
Bringing up center fielder.
Center fielder, number 13, Jamison Bowen to the plate.
Got a little something going. Got runners on first and second with no outs. Let's see if he doesn't try to bunt right here.
I think we put a little bunt down first base line and took our chances. Didn't show bunt. Ball outside.
Coach Hall wiping his head down there. I don't know if he's giving him the I'm sweating bunt sign. He's swinging away.
Swinging away. 1-1.
Now we might have a little something on right here. You just never know. We got some speed on the bases.
Yep. 9-1-2. Base hit might clear the bases. Ooh, hung one.
Ooh.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know he wants that one back. Good gracious. Right in his eyes, right there for him.
A ground ball to the right side will score at least 1. And he tried to go that way, and he struck out swinging. 1 out. Brings up third baseman, number 2, Will Smith.
Bringing up third baseman, number 2, Will Smith.
We're trying to pull the ball. We just got to go with it.
We got a good batter up right here. Let's see if we can't get something going. Bet Will would like to see that hanging curveball from the last batter.
Harris's pitch. Fastball outside. Strike one. That's the ball you hit down right field line and you clear the bases.
Yeah, that was right there for him. And they got the right fielder pulled over towards center some, so I believe he
ball in the dirt.
That's a good pass ball right there.
Pass ball. All right, I'm going to ask you a question.
All
You had
right.
runners at first and second. Your first baseman was not holding your runner on at first base. Why?
Yeah. Well, they're at first and second, first of all.
Right, but if he gets a big enough lead, he can score from
Yeah,
first base. That's my only question.
Well, and that's something. Sometimes I'll hold them on, sometimes I won't, but the majority of the time I'm not going to.
Ball outside.
Just so my
2 balls,
first
1
baseman
strike.
can be back in his position and try to get anything on the ground over that way.
Well, Marbury's got the infield in, Jeff. They're going to try to cut the run off at the plate here late in the ball game. Can't afford to give up any more runs.
Yeah, let's see if Will can drive something to the outfield.
2 balls, 2 strikes to the line's third baseman. Driver looks at the runners. Harris, I mean. Ball shot down right field and out of play. Foul ball.
Just a little bit late on that one.
Harris is up to 17 pitches.
Lights.
Ball outside.
Turn the lights on. Yeah, and then behind the fence.
Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot it down right field
Yeah.
again.
Fighting it
He's
off.
fighting it off. Hey, foul it off till you get the one you can swing at.
Absolutely. Plenty of room in that outfield. Go on and just shoot something in one of those gaps and we'll be in business.
And he looked at strike 3.
That's been a strike all day long, guys.
Yep.
Will caught out on strikes. For the second out of the inning.
Brings up your shortstop, number 10, Mason Dubose.
Shortstop number 10.
2 outs, 2 runners on.
See if Doobie can't get us a little hit here and get these 2 runs in.
Well, I know one thing. If he hits one down left field line, he may score.
Yeah, he absolutely could.
Strike 1 on the inside part of the plate because the left fielder is playing up and over towards center. So I doubt if they throw him anything outside, wouldn't you think?
Unless it's a mistake.
Yeah. 0-1 to your shortstop. Ball down, 1-1.
You got the fans and players getting a little excited over there.
1-1. Here's your pitch by Harris. Batter calls time. Lights are being turned on here at Roger Lambert Field.
We got our head groundsman, Birch Womble. He's trying to get those lights turned on for us.
Ball caught to outside part of the plate, 2-2. Harris gets his sign. Throw to the plate. It's in the hole.
Yes, sir. Base hit.
1 run scores. Got a runner, and Mason winds up at second base because
That's nice base running. Way to be alert.
Brings to the plate your designated hitter. Number 9, Ty Wood.
nice RBI by Mason. Lions lead 7-1. Bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Your designated hitter, number 9, Tice Wood, is up to the plate.
Mr. Tice has been hot today. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Let's
we
keep
got
it
runners
going.
on second and third.
Fouled off his ankle. That'll feel good in the morning. No balls, 1 strike. Ball up, 1-1.
Well, Danny, I don't guess anybody was cooking today. It don't look like we're going to be
I don't
getting.
think so neither, Jeff. I tell you now.
And they disappoint me.
Well, we'll live.
Yeah, I could probably go without eating 1 or 2 meals anyway.
Tice foul 1 straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah. See where the catcher sets up right here. I'm saying outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice block by the catcher on a ball in the dirt. Again, Jeff, he did not try to catch the ball in the dirt. He surrounded it and blocked it with his body.
Exactly. That's textbook catching right there. That was a great job. I don't think he wants to throw one in Mr. Tice's wheelhouse.
No. 1-2. Right back up the middle. Great play by the by the pitcher. Throws out the designated hitter. So after 6 innings, your Lions lead 7-1. We'll be back after this message from our great sponsors.
Buffalo Rock is well known for Pepsi and other great soft drink brands. Did you know that Buffalo Rock is one of the River Region's largest full-service caterers? And have you heard about Micro Market? Buffalo Rock is leading the region with innovation to replace conventional vending at many of the larger industrial plants. Plant management loves it, and so do the employees. To find out more about Buffalo Rock Catering and the Micro Market, call Mike Barnett at 334-394-4452. The Buffalo Rock family is proud to support area schools. BuffaloRock.com.
For well over 50 years, the River Region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still #1 today. Call us, 334-365-4610, and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
It's sure totally different. It skips like crazy.
As we welcome you back to Sweet Caroline from the Roger Lambert Field here at Prattville High School. Josh Shanup is on the mound for your Lions. Number 9, Tice Wood, is in the Lions bullpen getting ready in case we need some help. Throw down by Chewy. And we're going to get this top of the 7th rolling, Jeff.
See that big 6'4" young man, Ian Jackson, down there warming up the right fielder. That's I've known that kid for a lot of years, and I tell you, from when he was a little boy to now, holy smoke.
That's a prime example of great parenting by the mom and the grandparents. Because I know the grandparents.
Yes.
And Ray Jackson will take a belt to your tail anywhere. It don't matter where it is.
That's a great family. And
yes, sir.
Marcia, she'll go upside my head all the time, too.
She'll get on to me every once in a while, too. But that's okay. That's why we love her.
I don't know. She's always asking me for money.
Well,
she wants her money. I'm like, golly.
Here's the pitch. 1 pitch, right back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. Hey, we getting this 1 pitch, 1 out thing down pretty good.
Hey, that's what we call effective.
That's right.
These young men, they hadn't not taxing their arms, that's for sure. Yeah, Marcus and Reggie and all the Jackson, Ryan and Marcia. That's a great family, the Jackson family.
Fouled off. 0-1.
I think the whole family works with children, so that's just something else that's great. You run into these people, and it's great to have all that community support.
Well, the other day I went to Cracker Barrel, and J.B. Wallace's dad was in there, and J.R. Myers' dad was in there, and The only one missing was Mr. Ray. We'd had the whole family back together.
I'm telling you.
Now, you talking about 3 good men? If you want to look up in the dictionary what a good man is, you can put either one of them, and I'll call them young men's pitcher.
Absolutely.
And you can't go wrong with either one of them.
No, you cannot.
That ball broke 6 foot, and I'm telling you, you can't throw it straight.
That boy.
One
I
ball,
tell
no
you
strikes. One out. In the top of the 7th. Foul ball down the right field line, out of play. 1-1.
Nice low fastball right where you want to keep it.
Ray and Maddie Jackson raised some great kids.
Yeah, they did. I can tell you what, you won't get Reggie Jackson to buy your meal, though.
Well, now that's true.
Boy.
Hey, who did he learn that from?
That boy right there, I tell you.
Seven to 1, Lions in the lead. Inside, strike.
That was a beautiful pitch.
Now that one may have stayed straight. I don't know.
Yeah, that sure crossed that batter up.
He sure
think
did.
He was
He
looking
crossed us
outside.
up too.
Yes, it did. I think he was looking outside and he busted him under his hands. And great pitch.
2 outs for the Bulldogs. Last hope is shortstop number 4, Thompson. Breaking ball, strike 1. That thing's just spinning.
Fly ball
to second baseman. And that's your ball game, folks. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back and close her up.
Don't throw away your money, especially on replacement auto parts. In most cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and a heck of a lot cheaper than factory parts. D&J Auto Parts in Prattville is all hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
You know those couples who talk the whole meal? They didn't order the double and cheese steak burger with fries, a second side, and a fresh baked cookie for just $4.
No, I heard.
You did, and your mouth's busy with more important things. 444. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. 444. Get more for 4. Only at Steak and Shake.
Welcome back to Roger Lambert Field as we do our post-game show here. Prattville comes away with a 7-1 win. Josh Shanup came in, got 4 outs on 11 pitches. Did a fantastic job to close it out for the Lions.
Absolutely. Couldn't ask for anything more. And, it's been a pleasure to come up here today and hang out and talk a little baseball, see some old friends. Hopefully we can do it again.
I'd love to. Jeff, Prattville winds up winning, it says 7-1, runs the record to 13-2. That's 13 in a row. I know they play again Tuesday night here against Smith Station, JV and the Varsity. Game time's at 4 and 6. So if you're not doing anything Tuesday night, come on out to Roger Lambert Field and watch your Lions try to win 14 in a row before we take this little hiatus or break or whatever we're going to have to do because of this virus. And as we leave you here, we're going to tell you that, wash your hands, take care of yourself, check on your elderly kin folks, make sure everybody's okay. And we're going to say, may God bless you and keep you, and God bless the United States of America.
Amen.